Live from Los Angeles, it's Wednesday, hump day, and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Thank God it's Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, everybody, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here. Guys, those numbers keep going up. It's making my pants on fire. I'm telling you, 11,426,000 subscribers, guys. Woo! Let's keep those numbers going up. Bring in those people. Bring them in. Let's have a good time on Kruse Control. If it's your first time tuning in here, guys, I am Brian Kruse. We have a great time. We break down all the latest breaking news. We give you the most fun facts. We crack a few jokes, and we have a great time. And I'm happy to have you here. If it's your first time or your 321st time, Queen, love you so much. Happy to have you here. And welcome back. Of course, you know he's here. It wouldn't be a hump day. It wouldn't be any day on Kruse Control if he wasn't here. The Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian, good to be here. How you doing, bud?
Woo, I'm doing good now. I made it, GR. You know how it goes. One thing changes, everything runs this way. You know, that's what we do. We're like, oh, what the fuck's happening? What's up, Richard?
Name next to thirst in the dictionary.
That's a very valid question. What do you think? Is it next to thirst there, Thirsty Daddy?
It's all right. You know, we're having. It's been a crazy day.
Yeah.
Thirsty Daddy. Who your daddy, Thirsty Daddy?
Right, Peps. What's up, man? What's new? Anything big today? Anything crazy happened to you?
No, same shit, different day.
Did you go for a canoe ride? Did you take a little?
Oh yeah, we got so
fields?
many rivers here in there. I just took a canoe and went. I went rowing down the street.
That's great, man. You know what? Getting it in, GR. You're getting it in. Happy to have you here. We got a lot of great people. The Emma Peel's back here. We got Queen. We got Richard Tracy. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to have you here. And GR, happy to have you here.
I got a promotion from Emma. I'm Sir Thirsty Daddy.
Sir Thirsty Daddy. There you go. You have been knighted. Did Peppy knight you? I don't know. Peppy would probably knight you in a different way. He'd probably
the only person that can knight me would be His Royal Highness.
Don't fuck around.
You know, he could do it. But Peppy, didn't think he'd actually do that.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Are you shit face?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not yet, but I'm working on it, Peppy.
Can't wait.
All right, GR. Good to have you here, GR. Welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Happy Wednesday. Guys, also welcome back to Kruse Control. Happy to have him back on a hump day. He's been a while since been on a hump day, I think. We've had him on a couple Fridays. Always happy to have him from the show, everybody. Welcome back, Mr. Jonathan McFadden. What's up, Jonathan?
Hello. So it's great to be here. I got to tell you guys, so there's a new show that I started with a friend and business partner of mine. It's called Workology, but spelled work like W-E-R-K, like you better work. Workology. Yeah, my good friend Daisy, who's this high-level tech corporate HR executive, and me, where I'm, entrepreneur or whatever, we talk about the workplace. In fact, our little catchphrase thing is called mastering the workplace, one sleigh at a time. See what I did there?
I can see the little twinkle in your eye.
Yeah, I do enjoy it. We talk about how to take full advantage of your situation, no matter what that might be, or no matter what you want it to be. You can find that on, I think the app is called Podbean. It might be on YouTube too. I don't know. We're not Brian Kruse up in here, okay? There's probably like 3 subscribers, but we just started it, and it's fun because I get to help people who are looking for a way to escape the rat race. And, don't be fooled by the news, everybody. Right now, this time is so ripe for people to make significant income by going out on your own and commanding high prices for something you're already good at. I'll leave it at that. But I'm having a great week, and I'm so glad to be back. And do check out Workology because we're having a great time.
W-E-R-K, you're saying?
I'm watching you, Jonathan.
Like work.
Work. Well, I love that, man. I'm happy to hear.
Can you do the snap and swivel for me, just real quick?
There you go. You got one.
I'll take it because it's the intro, but I need more commitment next time.
Okay. There you go. What about that? Is that good?
I think you gotta it's the whole body has to move.
You're asking a lot from me, man.
I know. It's way too much.
He's got no rhythm, Jonathan.
Let's move on.
Hey.
You look good tonight.
Peppy, why are you hitting on Jonathan, man? Leave him alone. Okay.
No, bring it, Peppy.
You're looking pretty hot tonight.
Thank you. You know who else said the same thing to me tonight? Myself in the mirror. Thank you very much.
Why are you talking about this?
Moving on.
Jonathan, good to have you, man. Everybody check out his new show, guys. It's called The Work Week.
Work off. Maybe I should change the name. Workology. It's called Workology. Yeah.
Workology.
It's the science of mastering the workplace one sleigh at a time.
Hell yeah. Jonathan.
Make the most of your career. Yeah.
You got to slay that shit up, and I'm happy to have you back. Workology, everybody. Check it out. I need a link. Give me a link, and I'll pop it up there, too.
I have to figure out how to send you that, and I will.
Find me that link, man. Good to have you back, Mr. Jonathan McFadden, everybody. Welcome back, man. Also joining us back on Kruse Control, it's probably been, 4 months? I don't know. It's been a long time, everybody. Always happy to have her here. Your friend and mine, the very lovely Miss Sabrina Vittori.
What up? Jonathan,
What's up, Sabrina?
You're the most positive person I think I've encountered in a very long time, and I don't know how comfortable I am with that. So I'll try to curb my lack of enthusiasm for you.
How you been,
Nice
Sabrina? What's going on?
I've been good. Really busy. Just kind of navigating life. I've got new responsibilities at work, and so I've just been working late. It's been a really busy past couple months, but I'd rather be busy than slow. So I guess I have nothing to complain about. That's you, Jonathan. Yeah. That's for you. No complaints.
Jonathan. Hey, man.
No time. No, don't go there, Jonathan.
No time for the complaints here. It's a hump day. It's a hump day, Jonathan. Come on, man. Good to see you, though, Sabrina. Any other things that are kind of floating around you can talk about that you think?
Her hair game is fire today. Look at your hair, Sabrina. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. I had to do that in like 10 minutes when I got home. I was like, let me just really quickly make myself look presentable.
Sabrina, it's now longer than mine again.
Oh, way longer than yours now. I mean, before it was like at least the competition. Now I got you beat hardcore.
Yeah, right.
How recent was this? How recent was the long hair?
On GR?
Yeah.
It's been a little
Just
while
a couple
now.
Months ago.
Yeah, probably about the last time I was on the show, maybe.
Yeah, he used to have the long handlebar. He had the handlebar mustache and the blonde hair like he was Hulk Hogan. He was like, it was called Thirstomania. We had Thirstomania going wild. He was like cracking those beers, eating his vitamin C and his prayers, and pissing Pepsi off.
Wait, that's not Hulk Hogan. Who used to be the guy who was like,
Macho Man Randy Savage.
That was Macho Man, right? Macho Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Macho Man. That's what I'm talking about. Happy to have you guys here.
Thank you, Richard.
Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day.
How the F did you have that queued and ready to go? You didn't know I was going to say that.
Right? I don't know what you're talking about.
We've got them all.
It was GR with the tech. Right, GR?
How good are you with technology?
He's the tech director, Peppy. He's really good, right? Right, GR?
Wow.
You got it, Brian.
Come on, GR. Come on, cut the bullshit.
Can I see a picture of long-haired GR?
I don't think it exists anymore, does it, GR?
Not on here.
they don't have microfiche players anymore or whatever.
Microfiche. I don't know what that means.
You know what? I made a microfiche that backfired. That shit backfired on me 100%. We're moving on.
Well, good to have you all here.
Well, at least I know what a microfiche reader is. They probably have never seen one.
I have no fucking clue.
I think you're making words up.
I have no clue. Microfiche, is that something where it takes us into whatever, guys. Happy to have you back on Kruse Control. Happy Hump Day again. 11,000 subscribers. It's freaking awesome. I'm kind of hoping by Friday we can get to 12,000. I'm just putting it out there, I mean, we're 11,430. I mean, we've already gone up a few tonight. Maybe it can keep keep rising up. So guys, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. What's up, Ronald Todd? We're having a great time tonight. But you know what, guys? It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. We're always having a great time on Kruse Control. It's going to be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. And every week there's always one thing going down, guys, though. You know what that is? Of course you know what that is. That is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is, unfortunately, some cancellations happening because Peacock, the cock, is canceling. That's what I'm saying. Because Based on a True Story has been officially canceled over there on Peacock. Now, after 2 seasons, a lot of people are very excited about this coming back, hopefully for a 3rd season. I have friends that were actually working on it too, very bummed out. And I'm sorry, guys, that you lost your jobs too, because a lot of people are actually hoping for those work in Los Angeles. Well, not a lot of jobs out here, I've said multiple times, that are actually like movies and TV shows that are shooting. This is one of them. And unfortunately, it is gone after 2 seasons. Kaylee Cuoco was on here, Chris Messina. I worked on it 1st season. Great cast. Everybody was super nice. Bummed it's gone. But also one more Peacock show has been canceled too, Mr. Throwback. Now, I didn't get a chance to check this out, and it makes me kind of want to get in there and check it out right now. But it was a satire of a true crime genre with elements that are loosely inspired by true events. Kind of like, it's just kind of fun. It was kind of a fun thing. Oh, no, that was based true. This was a mockumentary. There's so many shows, guys. It was a mockumentary. But, if you enjoyed either of these shows, Queen, I didn't know either of them were on. Yeah, they were on Peacock. They're both gone, unfortunately. And there might be a lot of Angry Birds out there because they have been canceled, guys. And Angry Birds 3 is moving forward over at Paramount Pictures. That's right. It's been over at Sony for the past 2 for distribution, but now it's going over to Paramount for distribution. Good for them, because honestly, Paramount needs fucking work. Think about like what's going on with that deal being stalled again for another 90 days. Hopefully that merger goes through because Paramount's still going bankrupt. But Angry Birds 3 is moving forward. We have an official release date, January 29, 2027. Guys, I never watched any of these. I mean, it's got a great cast. I got to tell you that, because the main cast coming back, Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Rachel Bloom, Danny McBride, all coming back as Red, Chuck, and Silverbomb. Guys, if you love it, I just don't Angry Birds like you pull them on your phone, you just launch them. I don't know what this movie's going to be, but the 3rd movie is moving forward. They're bringing in also Emma Myers, Keke Palmer, Tim Robinson, Lily James. They got a lot of new cast members coming in. So if you're excited for Angry Birds, some of our fans might be out there. Get ready for the 3rd one. It's coming and rock and rolling very soon to a screen near you. Unlike more Mythic Quest, guys, another cancellation. Oh, man. Mythic Quest over to Apple TV Plus has officially been canceled. Now, guys, it's gone for a long time. There's a spinoff actually coming, but this comes after the final of season 4 just came out. And you would think, what are we going to do about this? They didn't know they were canceled, so why are we doing this without an official ending? Well, if you're wondering, Apple's going to give them a chance to go shoot a new ending right now and then re-release it on Apple TV Plus. So you guys get a fitting ending for this 4 seasons of Mythic Quest. And I honestly think that's a great thing. A lot of productions don't do that. A lot of studios don't do that. And they leave them out there with like a cliffhanger or something like I want more. I want to see what happens. But at least this is fitting for them to have a finale. Now, the spinoff is still coming, and Ron McClaney is so excited about this. It's all gone forward. And he said to all our fans, thank you for playing with us. To our partners at Apple, thank you for believing in the visions from the very beginning. And if you enjoyed this show, I bet you're bummed. But you know what? Great cast. And unfortunately, another one bites the dust. Unlike Nautilus, guys, is coming finally. This one was supposed to be on the chopping block. We talked about this, like Disney Plus had shot this whole series, Nautilus, based off Nemo, guys, off Nemo and like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And they shot the whole thing, and they're like, man, we're just going to can it. We're just going to can it. We're just done. And it's like, what? It's fucking in the can. It's done. Just release the Kraken. But instead, they did sell it off. They sold it off, and it's gone over to AMC. AMC will be debuting this 10-episode drama series based off Nemo, and it's going to be about an Indian prince robbed of his birthright and family, a prisoner of the East India Company, and a man bent on revenge against the forces that have taken everything from him. Coming out again, not too long. Actually, if you're in the UK, you can see this now. And in Ireland too, they actually debuted it already streaming. So if you're there, have a nice VPN, you can check it out right now. Or you can wait till it drops on AMC. I'm not saying to use a VPN. I'm saying you can wait till June 29th and AMC and AMC Plus will officially release this, guys. So get ready for more Nautilus. But controversy happens with this because, again, cancel, bringing back. Somebody else that's very much known for controversy these days is Elon Musk, guys. And Elon Musk is back in the news. Not for the normal news you see Elon Musk for. No, we're talking about Blade Runner lawsuit because Blade Runner is now suing Elon Musk. And you might say, we talked about this like a few weeks ago, this might happen, but this lawsuit is moving forward because when they had a big production, Tesla had a whole production for where they used AI and they gave Blade Runner 2049 images into AI. Create all of this different spectacle images for a presentation. Now they actually reached out to all the Blade Runner producers, and they said, "Hey, we want to use this like right before the 11th hour," and they denied him the 11th hour. Said you can't use our images for feeding AI for your presentation. But they did it anyways. And so now Judge George Wu, United States District Court of California, came forward and said they can actually sue Musk and sue Tesla for copyright infringement. This is moving forward. And again, WB, Tesla, it's going to be a back and forth. Alcon is the main production company that's behind this too. It could be idea publicity. There is the Blade Runner series coming out very soon to Amazon, so maybe that could be this. But they've been trying to fight this for a few months, and they finally got the green light. So we'll keep you posted. But this lawsuit is moving forward against Musk and Tesla. And again, I love Blade Runner. It's a great world. It's like futuristic. What could happen? Dystopia. Just like, again, I Am Legend and I Am Legend 2. Will Smith has an update. This is actually happening. And we've had a conversation about this before when he first talked about it. But now Will Smith says, I'll give you some details. Michael B. Jordan is coming in to be part of the cast with him. And again, you might ask yourself, if you didn't know about this, how are we doing a sequel to this with Will Smith? Because Will Smith said we are using the alternate ending from I Am Legend, and that ending, his character actually lives, right? So he actually lives. So we're going to use that instead, springboard forward, and there's going to be a new community that's like outside the city, because again, I Am Legend, it was kind of him by himself, but Will Smith's character actually finds Michael B. Jordan in its own community, currently the head of New Settlement he is, and he's not his son, because everyone's saying, he's going to be your son? He's not his son. He's in Connecticut in that settlement, and all this is going to be about him taking the vial that is the cure for the disease to Connecticut. And what happens from there? Will he actually cure the world? We'll have to wait and find out. And will Godzilla trample the world? Guys, we're going to find out very soon, because another Godzilla is coming. We've been talking about the MonsterVerse for a long time, but now Sam Neill has officially signed on for the new Godzilla franchise. And they're not saying what role he's going to be, but this is a sequel to Godzilla and Kong, our last one. You got a lot of cast members coming back. He's joining a pretty monumental cast. Caitlin Denver coming back, Jack O'Connell, Delroy Linden, Matthew Modine, of course. Love Matthew Modine. Elisa Denimon Carey, and Dan Stevens is coming back to be that Kong veterinarian one more time, and Trapper. So, guys, if you're excited about this, like we have so many of these MonsterVerse things, like the Apple TV Plus show. We got this movie coming forward. How many movies before that? I love Sam Neill. I love him so much. Is he going to be like a Godzilla expert like he is in Jurassic Park? Is he going to be studying Godzillas? Who knows? I can't wait to find out. I bet he plays a scientist. So I put almost $100 on there that he'll play a scientist. But at least he's going to keep working. Unlike Harvey Weinstein, who will probably, never work again. If he even gets out of jail before he actually passed away, which he's pleading about. He's saying, guys, I want a trial right now. Please, I'm going to die any day. He keeps saying this, right? And the problem is they're having a very hard time finding a jury to actually be able to step forward and judge this case, because a lot of them have come forward and saying, hey, they're too close to sexual assault allegations, rape, someone in their family being abused. And when this comes forward, even though I don't know it's Harvey Weinstein, a lot of people keep stepping down. They go from like 70 people to 30, 70 to 20. It's been back and forth for days trying to get an actual jury that doesn't know anything about Harvey Weinstein, because everybody seems to do, because he started the Me Too movement, but also to have people that are just being, not biased. It's a hard thing to find, but they're trying really hard. Harvey Weinstein's hoping, after dozens of people have been locked up, they're hoping to get there by April 15th. 15th, but guys, that was supposed to happen. That was yesterday. It's not happening. So what's going to happen forward? We're going to find out. This whole jury selection is taking way too long. And for him, for his cause, I mean, hopefully he gets his day in trial before he dies. But I think a lot of people are like, whatever, leave Harvey Weinstein alone. We'll talk more about that. But, you know, he was the head of an empire, guys. And he was, you know, a lot of people thought he was a monster. Just like Kevin Spacey. People thought Kevin Spacey was a monster, guys. Really did. And a lot of people still think he's a monster. But Kevin Spacey came back in the news yesterday because he released a video where he was Frank Underwood one more time. That's right. House of Cards president appeared one more time. I gotta say this. Leave it alone, man. Just go into the distance. I know he's broke, but he did his whole thing. He's promoting Tim Dillon's Netflix comedy special, and he comes on there as like, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you were dead, Frank." And he's like, "I'm not dead. I'm as dead as John McCain." And he's like, "Well, John McCain's dead." I mean, he did his whole Frank Underwood thing. He seems a little tired to me. He's been doing this a little bit here and there, and I love that character in House of Cards. But guys, you know how I feel about Kevin Spacey. I just think I loved him as an actor. He was fucking phenomenal. But what he did, even the allegations, when I've heard in Hollywood what he's been like on set, I just think it's time to ride into the sunset, man. Be lucky you didn't actually get found guilty in the UK. If something happens here in the United States, you'd be paying more than $1 million, I think, that you paid Netflix when you wrote off last time. But, you know, he's trying to come back in the limelight. Do you guys think it'll happen? I'm not sure about this one still. But, you know, honestly, he kind of murdered his career. Like the Menendez murdered their parents, but they might get out too, guys. I'm saying they might get out too. Because
damn. Best segue artist in the business. Damn.
They might get out, Jonathan. They might get out because we talked about this on, I want to say Monday. It was yesterday because our whole crazy shenanigans schedule. But the Menendez brothers were back in court. They got offered an opportunity for parole. It still comes down to Gavin Newsom. But members of Eric and Lyle's family now have taken up a case against Los Angeles County Attorney because the attorney put forward all these images of their parents murdered. They put it in the court case when they were trying to get out. They put all the imagery out, and they were saying this was wrong. They did this. They shouldn't have showcased all this. This is a tremendous. They were saying it was victims everywhere are being abused because they released these bloody images from 1989. And I'm like, they're trying to prove to the judge that they shouldn't be released, that they haven't actually, gone through all the trial. They actually don't believe that they did anything wrong still. And so he's saying they're not actually reformed. They shouldn't get out. So of course it's going to show this. But the family is now suing him. They're calling it a grotesque spectacle that occurred Friday in court. And they're declaring this, that this should never have happened. And this should never happen again. And so they're suing the DA. They're going after the DA. Guys, I just think you're trying to stop this from happening. He's trying to fight it hardcore. They might still get out, though. And I think there's a lot of people that want them out, and they are cheering this on, and there's a lot of people that don't. This is a very divided front. And I think at the end of the day, we'll see where the legal system takes this. Gavin Newsom will weigh in, but, I think those images are going to happen. I think they are going to release that because you're pleading the case to the judge. I think that should be, and I think that Hockman probably won't have anything happen to him. But you know what? We'll wait and find out. Because honestly, when people put stuff out there sometimes, people can start getting mad, they can get sad, they can cry. Look what happened in SNL when the White Lotus actor started crying after the sketch, White POTUS. Well, that's what everybody was saying, because after SNL did the whole sketch, which was pretty fucking, I think, look at her. Pretty accurate, guys. Pretty accurate. Sarah Sherman, I think she did a great job portraying the actress from White Lotus. Amy Lou Wood, she had the fake teeth. People were saying it was going too far with the fake teeth and that, her British accent, it was too far. I'm like, it's a spoof show. They make fun of shit. That's what they do. And I think they all nailed it. And, sometimes they suck and sometimes they're hilarious. That's SNL. We've known that for fucking years. And you know what? Take comedy in stride. Just take it in stride. It is what it is. But the actress, actually, Amy Lou, came forward and said, no, I wasn't crying because of that. My post was for something else. Maybe not. Who knows? But then a fake account put an apology out to Amy Lou saying they were Sarah and sending flowers to her. And then so Amy puts it out like, thank you for the apology. And it wasn't actually her. So, I mean, that kind of sucks. I can't even imagine being like, well, that's not my apology. Everybody's saying, why is she apologizing? Well, it was a very influential account that came forward. She thought it was her. It wasn't. And it's just funny. I just think let it lie. It was a great spoof. Let it happen and let that fucking be. I just think it was good. I think they did a great job. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Where's the joke? The joke is, you're right, Queen. The joke is, you know what? She's got great teeth. You know what? She's got British teeth. All right, they're not royal teeth. They're British teeth because she's not part of the royal family. She can't afford the royal teeth. That's what the joke is. I'm sorry. Only royal family have royal teeth. That's it. You know, that's it. Jonathan knows. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
I will tell you right now, Brian, I think you might be the best segue technician and artist in the entire business.
Very artful.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll also take though, Jonathan. I'll take you sitting down doing hot takes as the first person up, and that might happen, guys, because now it's that time. I put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get warmed up, and I say, "Is there hot takes?" Let's do it.
I knew it.
All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time I put 1 minute on the clock. And all my guests get 1 minute to break down all their hot takes, all these breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? That is the question. And if they don't, it's fine, you know. Honestly, it comes down to you guys. You guys decide who's the most entertaining, who is the best person, who's the most research versed, and the one that attacked those hot takes, made them their bitch, and took them home. And you guys vote today to find out who wins hot takes. Let's go to my panel to find out who's going first. All right, everybody.
I forgot to write the title. I wrote my notes and ideas for each one. I didn't write the title of like the show or whatever.
Looks like you're going first, buddy.
You are going first.
You're definitely going first, Jonathan.
Cool. Right? May I ask for someone to... Okay.
Outstanding, baby.
No, you gotta wing it, brother.
I can't tell you
Pep
what
star Shalama Ding Ding Music.
I can't tell you what I'm referencing, but I'll tell you how I felt about it when I wrote these notes. All right.
What were we going to ask for, Jonathan?
No, he can't have the titles.
If somebody could tell me what the hell I'm about to talk about before I talk about it, but she's
breaking news.
Here's the thing.
Did it?
She's right. I need to play by the rules, so I'm going to give you my thoughts, and hopefully you remember what Brian talked about 40 minutes ago or so. Here we go.
40 seconds ago.
Where do you exist? Like, can I come to your galaxy?
Yes, but it's no.
I would like life to seem longer.
I forgot to write the titles. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, here we go.
Hey, man. Come on, you got this. You got this, Jonathan.
I'm going to give you numbers. Everybody know what? Hold on. Real quick. The numbers are Peacock 1, Angry Birds 2, Mythic Quest 3, Nautilus.
Okay, Jonathan, let's get on with it.
Here we go.
Hey.
Oh,
okay.
What was that, Sabrina?
No, I mean, are you going? Like, I'm so confused. What just happened?
I'm laying down on the railroad tracks so that after the train passes over me.
You're stalling. Start the clock, Brian.
All right, Jonathan.
Got me. Yeah, I was.
Jonathan, let's get serious, Jonathan. Okay, we gotta take this train, put it on those tracks, hit choo choo choo, and drive that sumbitch home. It's hot take time. All right, Jonathan. Without further ado, take that breath.
I'm ready.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, you got this. Hot takes.
I don't know the titles. I'm giving you the numbers. Number 1, true story. How about this? Talent has value. You don't need casting directors to dictate that for you. Number 2, not every game needs to be a movie, but Angry Birds definitely does. Number 3, I did write down Mythic Quest, and then I wrote, how about bring back Johnny Quest and Haji? Remember that shit? I'm all about it. Number 4, let's take a classic that's something worked as a, don't know what I meant there, and put some money on it. Number 5, that, you know what? I got nothing, so I'm going to go with this. Will Smith, we're not ready for you to come back until you spend a year talking to kids who are interested in drama and performing arts. Teach them some things for free and then come back and make a movie. Until then, I'm still not ready. It still hurts.
Great hot takes, Jonathan.
Winning. I was banging 7 gram rocks.
I had 2.5 pages. Oh my God, 3 pages. Nothing.
Hey again.
We
know
only
what?
missed half of them.
What I've learned in life at 41 years old is when I release any
Baby.
expectations of greatness, I'm never disappointed.
Well, you know what? That was still great, Jonathan.
Thank
Great.
you.
Hot
Thank you. I'll
takes.
take it. I'll take it.
Great hot takes.
I have paved the way for an easy win for my 2 fellow co-hosts. So one of y'all better clean this shit up.
Well, that's the question. Who will win hot takes? Okay. Who's gonna go next? Thirsty Dad, I'm let you decide. You gonna go or I'll let Sabrina go? What do you think?
Well, we've had one thorn, so let's put a rose in between the other thorn, and have Sabrina go.
Well done.
I think that makes sense to me.
Well
how you feel about this, Sabrina? It's been a long time.
Annoying, just to be clear.
Well, you're gonna be great, Sabrina. I know it's been a while.
Oh, I'm not worried. I just don't like going. I like going last. I like being the button.
Oh, you think you can still do it?
I don't think I've ever not gone last. So
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
I do. You know what? I'll go back and watch tape and let you know.
Okay, let me know. Well, you know what?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
No,
Things are happening. Things are going on. I believe in you, Sabrina, as always. Right,
my
Michael?
number 9 was going to be great. My number 9 was going to be awesome.
Buster, buddy, you're done. Your time's over. We're moving on.
You guys can still hear me. Shit. All right, go ahead.
All right, Sabrina, let's make this happen. Hot takes. Woo! Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Cancellation on the cock. Based on a true story, Mr. Throwback didn't watch either of those shows, so sorry that for the actors and people working those crews, but I can't be upset. Angry Birds 3, did they have a 1 and 2? I had no idea. That's very interesting to me. Mythic Quest, kind of bummed about. Rob McElhenney's a good guy. Like, it's, a little bit sad for me because he's such an amazing person. I actually just started watching that show and it's pretty funny. Nautilus, again, another thing I didn't know existed, but also I'm glad that those people are going to get residuals and people are going to get to see a project that was done. Blade Runner. I'm glad that AI is getting fucked on this, so that's good. Let's go to I Am Legend. No, thank you. Another pointless sequel, as Queen said, I believe, in the chat. Godzilla, I like -1. I don't know that we need to perpetuate this whole monster thing, but a lot of people like it, so I guess if you're going to make money, go for it. Harvey Weinstein. How about Trial by Judge? Fuckajorry. Kevin Spacey. Dude, let it go. Menendez brothers. They need to stay in jail. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why anyone's really fucking trying to give this a go at all. Like, I don't know why anyone's even listening. White Lotus. I don't know. It's Saturday Night Live. Get over it.
Great hot takes, Sabrina.
Jennifer Coolidge? Wow.
Done. Well done.
I don't think it works anymore. I used to be able to make parts. They took it away from me.
Oh, I don't think it's on in that phone.
Why?
It might be in the top right corner on the computer. I think you have to turn it on. There's like a little thing that says
I like my emojis.
I now understand what I had written. It was why it got to be a White Lotus, but that's
well,
reparations or something like that.
Because it was on HBO. That's why. I'm sorry about that. Zaslav. GR, you're the last one going here, man. Who got a raise in that motherfucker? Got a bigger raise. What the fuck? He keeps getting raises. Whatever. Good for him. Good for David Zaslav. He's gonna just sell off WB to the highest bidder and white Batman with his ass.
I don't know who that is. All right.
He's the head of WB.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah. Also Discovery. WB Discovery. Yep. He's making some money. Yeah.
He's the HMF5C.
Yep.
Yes,
he is.
What?
HMF5C.
Head motherfucker in charge.
I almost
There you
got
go.
there.
Sabrina got it.
Yeah.
Of course she
Hey,
did.
motherfucker.
Of course she did. Remember when Discovery was like good? Anyway, GR, I think it's your turn.
He is.
Back in the dark ages, Jonathan, when it was good.
What you mean by dark? Nope. Here we go.
Whoa.
I can say that. I was there.
Whoa, GR.
Where is this coming from?
All right, GR. All right, man.
Black
do this,
coffee.
Brian.
I need cream in my coffee next time.
It's a thirsty, whatever. But GR, I'm feeling good about you. You feeling good tonight? How you feeling?
Oh, well, I'm following those two. I feel pretty good.
Okay.
Wow, go fuck yourself. How about that, old man?
That's some fucking fighting words
More
right
sound
there.
effects, okay, calm down.
That's some fighting words. Oh boy.
He threw shade
Oh.
so positively.
All the shade. All the shade. Always.
Yeah,
There
I
was a
mean,
good shade
Well, you want me to
set.
say I don't want to do it? No, come on, let's do this, Brian.
Could have said
You
it
All
in a
right,
just
different
for fun of
way,
it, if nothing
rude.
else.
You got this, sir. You got this, sir. Go
Angela,
ahead.
please do not tease me tonight.
Do not call her Angela.
He's calling GR Angela, apparently.
Shangela.
Oh, that's cold.
Tracking. Fix the tracking.
All right, GR. You feeling good about this? Here we go. Let's make it happen.
Y'all don't remember
I think did you win last time, GR? Or was it
Well, once or twice.
Yeah. All right, you got this, GR. I believe in you. Hot take time. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Peacock cancels 2 shows. Damn, I missed them both. Angry Birds 3, it's going to be good. The first 2 were great. Mythic Quest canceled. Sorry, guys, but Delagaff. Nautilus looks interesting. For 10 shows, why not? I Am Legend 2. Oh boy, where are they going to go with something on a dead guy? Great. Sam Neill adding to the Monsterverse. Great. My question is, will he bring his dinosaurs? Don't know. Weinstein's jury problem? Just wait 6 months and the guy will croak. Who gives a shit? Frank Underwood CAN another whole minute of work for Spacey. Just what he needs. Oh, let's see. Menendez brothers in a lawsuit. Fuck them. Let them stay where they are. An SNL apology for what?
You got 12,
That's
10
it, Brian.
seconds, GR. You got 10 seconds.
Why athletic about something,
need
homie? You're
'em.
so great at it.
All right, great hot takes, GR.
Thank you, Brian. No
Yay.
sarcasm in our group at all.
You know what? Great hot takes. Great hot takes. Across the board, buddy. Those numbers are going up to 11,438 now. Just saying. Thanks.
11,000 for
438
viewers, subscribers. What is that?
subscribers. Yeah.
That means paid. People paying money.
Well, people that are subscribed to the channel.
No,
you know what I
just
mean?
watch.
Not
I
Yeah.
get confused. So, what do you call people that pay money monthly? What do you
members.
Patreon.
Members.
Call?
Patreons, members. On YouTube, it's members. We've got a solid viewership membership here. GR knows all about it.
Awesome. Listen, that's still great in terms of YouTube and going live at that 11,000. Who can say that? Not a lot of people. Well done.
It's
Brian.
been growing. It's been
You did
growing.
great
But
work.
guys, you know what I'm excited about though? Everybody's fucking hot takes tonight. That's what I'm excited about.
I know who
Everybody-
I'm voting for.
And I can't wait to find out who wins hot takes tonight. But now it comes down to you guys. It's time to vote it up. I'm putting it out to the chat. Tell us right now, who do you think should win hot takes? And I can't wait
Thank
to
you,
find
Richard.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. It's kind of you, but I don't think it will help. Thank you.
out. All right, guys. I'm putting it out to you. Vote for hot takes. And you know what? While you're voting, we just got to take a moment. We got to take a beat. We're going to talk about this breaking news a little bit more. What I'd like to say is it's just a quickie. All right, everybody, it's time for a quickie. I'm putting that 10 minutes on the clock, and we're going to spend 10 minutes talking about all latest breaking news while you guys vote. So here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's talk. Sabrina's been here a long time. Sabrina, what's up? What do you think about, again, there's so much happening with Menendez, with also, you also have the whole thing. I'm adjusting.
I'm fixing myself.
Menendez, you got Harvey Weinstein, you got Kevin Spacey coming back in the news. Should any of these people be actually out and about making money, or do you think that a lot of them should just go away?
No, dude. I mean, honestly, Kevin Spacey, like you said, dodged a bullet. Like he dodged a bullet. So just sit the fuck home, figure out something else, like collect your residuals. And like, by the way, if you want to make a YouTube video, how about make a YouTube video? Don't make it be a character that has been killed like years ago. Like, just stop. You're done. And Harvey Weinstein, I'm agreement with what everyone said. Literally, like you are in jail. You should rot there. And if the excuse is we can't find a fair jury, then let's go to trial by judge, right? Judges are supposed to be inherently fair. That's their job. So if you can't find a jury that is going to uphold the Constitution, then you know what? Get a judge, and the judge will fucking hear the case, and the judge will sentence him. So it doesn't matter. Someone said in the chat, like, who cares? Or was it GR? Someone said something, who cares? He'll be dead in 6 months. Which
that was GR.
very crass, but probably accurate. But also, I find in life evil people live forever. So maybe that's wrong, and we should probably just.
You're on fire.
Thank you, Pepe.
It's true, and I think that when it comes down to Harvey Weinstein, it's going to be something big's got to happen. I think this has been an epic journey of like from Me Too to where we're at. He's in jail. I kind of want to have the trial of the century, but I don't know if we're going to get it because I do think he's going to be dead.
You want to watch it like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing and just
I
be
want
like,
that. I still think the Justin Baldoni and the Blake Lively one might be bigger. Who knows? Or maybe even the Diddy trial probably even bigger. The Diddy one would be fucking nuts.
The thing with this is it's going to be like super. I mean, it's going to take forever, first of all, before it even happens. And then like at that time, like once it does happen, I feel like it's going to be like the Depp Heard and like the Blake Lively one that you're talking about. Like there's going to be way more back and forth. You know, this is like all stuff that happened a long time ago. So it's going to be a lot of women crying on the stand, which like I personally don't want to see. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like that happened to you. And that it's going to be heartbreaking for people to watch. Hopefully it will put the nail in his coffin, which is what it's for. But like, I don't know. It's not going to be like funny and riveting and I stepped on a bee. Like that's not going to be what this is. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
we're not getting the bee stepping. That's for sure. Fuck. I forgot about the bee stepping. I stepped on a bee.
It should be earrings. I'm like, what kind of a cunt are you? I'm sorry.
She did it on purpose.
Yeah, no shit. She's a horrible human being.
Really?
Wow. Sabrina does not like
purpose.
Sabrina does not like her. Jonathan,
I stood in for her once. She was
Can I say one thing about
Jonathan's blown away by that right now.
I use the C word. Everyone on here knows I do it.
I live less than an hour from Disney World. Any profanity is always going to start with like and then I'll get over it.
There's a baby.
Wow, guys.
That would be a totally normal word and no one would even be mad about it. Some people use it as a form of compliment.
Totally. Yeah.
Jonathan, though, I want to ask you something because I know Sabrina and also GR has been saying a lot about Harvey Weinstein. Like, he's going to be gone, dead. That's it. People don't want him out. You said you had a different take on this. Okay, you were talking about that earlier in the show. What do you think about this Weinstein situation right now?
The Weinstein thing, and even the Kevin Spacey thing, and I'm not going to go too deep into it because I'm not going to explain myself as well as I could have had I planned this out. But I think that, this is tough. Let me think about how I want to say this in one sentence. I think what we need to fix is why they did it or why they thought they could get away with it. That's something that I think we should fix. I'm not saying they shouldn't face justice. I'm saying there's a reason why they thought in this industry I can get away with it.
Ego.
If we fix that, I'm not saying it's going to solve all the problems or even most of the problems, but I think it will help. Actors, tell me if I'm wrong, but actors or actresses are notoriously susceptible to gravitating towards people who say, "Oh, you're great, I can help you. Oh, you're
There's
great."
Always that. A lot of them need that, self-formation.
In general.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Actors are people.
Actresses are people. They look great. They're doing a great job. They're kicking ass.
So that's my point. If we fix the beginning so that it stops before it ever gets to the abuse level, the awful abuse level, then
the hotel room,
we're one step closer. And I don't know what that fix is. I'm not saying that I do. I'm not saying I do. I'm saying I don't think that, and Here we go. All right. It's same with Diddy. If somebody calls you or texts you at 3:30 in the morning and says, "Hey, I want to cast you. Come to my hotel, my mansion, my whatever."
You don't do that.
And you go over there, I do think, I'm not saying it's all your fault or half your fault. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you need to know, or you should be educated by other people, maybe people with some influence, and that onus is on them. But somehow the information should get out there that, you know what, in this industry there are predators, just like any industry. But here, those predators have more power, influence, say so, whatever. And it's important to understand what that looks like, so that not only are they to blame, but you understand that if you take that step forward, you're now willingly stepping into something that is not safe for you. But it's
people do it all
not
the
your
time. They don't even
fault.
think about it, though.
It's
They
not
don't
your
say your
fault
fault.
until you're taught that. So we
I don't
need
think
to
people
teach
do it all the
that.
time. I think you're giving people less credit than they
People
deserve.
have done it in the past. I should say
Perhaps.
people have
Sure,
done it in the
have
past
done
a
it,
lot.
but I don't think that's a common thing. I don't think commonly, especially now, like maybe a while ago, sure, but after this whole Me Too thing that happened, I really don't think there's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's 3 a.m. You want me to come to your hotel room? Sure, I'll absolutely do that for a part. Like, I don't think that that's common anymore. I'm sure it happens. I don't think that it's common. And
I
SAC
think-
ran a whole campaign like for our last election cycle or our last negotiation cycle, and all they touted was how much protection they got for people to be, not naked on set. And if they are naked, they're going to bring you a
Robes.
robe, and there's no more auditions in hotel rooms, and like all of the things, which, by the way, I worked on set for 20 years. There's never a time where I was in a bikini that they didn't bring me a robe, like, period. Even if I wasn't in a pool or swimming or whatever. Like, generally speaking, if you're on set, they're not going to unless you want to, they're not going to make you walk around scantily clad.
I agree with you 100.
Unless her
Go ahead.
name's G.R. Waters. That's it.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, right.
Sabrina.
Spaghetti's
Anybody
around,
wants
all
to see
clothes are
that.
up.
I agree with you 100%. I'm not necessarily referring to those moments where you're on set with the crew doing the thing. I'm talking about those one-on-one interactions. And you know what? I think it happens more than we might think. And I think it's honestly nice that you haven't experienced that ever or in a while or whatever.
No,
but
no.
I do
I
think there
have.
are people that
It's just like it's that now there's so much more awareness than there used to be. You know what I mean? But
Which
I would
is
never, as a
awesome.
person, like go drive somewhere at 3 a.m. for an audition in a hotel room. Like, I mean, that is next level.
It's insane. It's
fucking wrong.
insane.
You wouldn't, but if you
We shouldn't
just
be.
moved, but if you just moved to
We're out of
LA,
time. GR fast. We gotta go to GR fast. We're out of time here. GR. Would you ever go
Sorry.
into a hotel room like that? And do you think that Harvey Weinstein should ever get out?
Well, let's start with Weinstein. Not only no, but fuck no. The asshole deserves to die where he is. Would I go to a hotel at 3 a.m? Yeah, but then he'd try to do something with me, and you die quick.
he said yes. He said yes.
My big
So
question
not
though,
for
I'm
not
not
GR
afraid
is
to
this.
go.
My big question for you though is GR is this. Why are you so excited for Angry Birds 3? I'm just saying, why? What is it about it?
Well, I watched both of them with one of my grandkids, the first two,
Yeah.
and they loved that. They were cute. I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't rolling on the floor funny, but they were cute, and they made money. That's what it comes down to. That's what this business is about, money.
It's all about money. Everybody, that sound is gone. Great quick takes. But we do have a winner of hot takes. Let's do it.
I voted. I voted.
Home, everybody.
I
You don't
voted.
count.
You voted.
I
You
sure
have
did.
voted.
I didn't print
You-
my sticker, but I voted. I am a true Cruise Control
How did you
patriot.
multitask? I can only stare at this control screen.
You have voted,
I got
guys.
2 monitors, baby.
You have voted. You have voted. And this audience, the people, have spoken.
Yes.
Who is our winner
Loud and clear, apparently.
of hot takes?
Oh, you're watching? I don't even know.
I'm looking at it.
Here is our panel. You've decided. Is it GR, the Thirsty Daddy?
It is not.
You don't know.
I don't.
Jonathan, don't you dare spoil this shit. Is it Jonathan McFadden? Or could it be Miss Sabrina Vittori? The votes are in. And the winner of Hot Takes is
So dramatic.
Miss Sabrina Vittori. Congratulations, Sabrina!
I cannot believe it. I've been through a long time. I still wear the crown. I want to take my crown. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Jonathan kind of spoiled it.
So fucking me over, man.
We all knew where that was going.
Wait, hold on.
I have a process, Jonathan. Everybody can see the votes.
I'm so sorry. I thought everybody could see.
No, there's Rumble can't see it. There's a lot. Kick can't. There's a lot of people can't see
my
it.
heart, and it won't let me.
Sorry.
Thank you guys.
The intensity's for a reason.
I'm so sorry.
But congratulations,
And
Sabrina.
Jonathan, when you're on the cast, you're not allowed to vote.
I vote every time. I vote every
if you
time.
don't vote for yourself, you can vote.
I did not vote for myself. If the numbers will reflect.
Yeah.
The numbers will reflect.
Yeah, the numbers do reflect.
But can I say just one thing? I feel like it's
No,
important.
you're done for that. We're
Thank you,
past that now.
But it's on my heart. It's on my heart. Let me just say it real quick, okay?
No, Jonathan, what part of no don't you get? The N or the O?
The
It's
part that
important,
might
NPR.
hurt, the part that might help one person, and that's this. GR,
Christ.
me, I'm going to do it. GR, me, Brian, Sabrina, maybe we're not the person that's going to be impacted, but somebody who moves to LA for the first time and they just got here and they've been here for a week and they're contacted by somebody that says, come to my office at 2 a.m., midnight, whatever, because I just finished filming. And that's when something bad happens. That's when a lot of that stuff actually takes place. So what I'm saying is we need to educate people about not just this industry, but the predators in this and every industry. And then I think maybe we're better off than where we were, say, a few years ago. That's
You're
the
definitely
end.
not wrong.
Moving
We're
on.
putting steps forward constantly. We're trying to change it, trying to adapt it. That's why there's more sexual harassment committees now too at SEG. There's more meetings. There's more conversations. I mean, they start one way, and what it comes down to is word of mouth. And also, you're right, putting that information forward, Jonathan, so people feel safe. We have to be safe. A lot of bullshit's happened in the past. A lot of people, slime balls, have gotten away with it, like Weinstein, because abuse of power happens in every fucking industry. It does. From the top to the bottom, it fucking happens. Unfortunately, a lot of people got away with it way too fucking long in this business, and they thought they were unstoppable, but you're not anymore, buddy. And when I'm fucking SAG president, I'm bringing you all in my fucking office. We're going to have a conversation. I'm revoking your fucking cards. And you're fucking out, guys. You're out. Anyways, great hot takes, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
And didn't Spacey get in trouble for like messing with dudes?
That's
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
So why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he make that secret? What was going on there? And that's a legit question. Like, what happened?
He was not comfortable coming forward about being in the closet. And when he was actually on set, from my understanding, from people I've heard from, I've talked to all the 18 years I've been here, is he just liked the young boy PAs, most of them. These are
underage young boy? Underage?
Like anybody
Yeah.
like 18, 19, not maybe underage, but the youngest he could in that working on set.
The rap fellow was like 14, wasn't he?
There was a
And
14,
rap
yeah.
or-
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then
And-
we're done.
And and he still says he wasn't like that. The people were there; they wanted what happened, but there's a lot of people that have seen things that aren't saying enough. That's all I'm saying. And
There was
I
a
hope
table read that Richard Dreyfuss's son said that he had his hand like on his situation while they were doing the table read, and Richard Dreyfuss was across the table. Like, that's how much power he thought he had.
yeah.
And he didn't come forward at the time, but when all this stuff happened, then he came forward.
I
It's
did.
insane.
No excuse for that. That's awful.
None.
That's deplorable. Done away, gone forever. The other thing I'll say is this. I remember being 14. It was quite some time ago, but I remember. I would know if, hey, that old man's hand should or shouldn't be there. So what I'm saying, I'm not blaming the child. What I'm saying is, what was the situation that told this grown-ass man that I can get away
wasn't-
with that? Fix that.
just thought he
what I'm
could.
trying to say.
He'd done it so many times and it worked with this as well. Like the kid
That's
didn't come
my
forward
point.
at the time he was 18. Like he didn't come forward until all this shit hit the fan, essentially.
Again, I am not
If
blaming the
Debbie was
child.
there,
Do you get what I?
I'd take him out.
But hold on, let me be clear. I don't want to
No,
be
I
hated.
understand.
I
I'm
don't want
just
to be
saying-
hated. I'm talking about
No one's making you hate
Spacey.
it.
Spacey.
Oh, I
What
know,
made
I know.
him think he could get away with that? It wasn't one thing. It was all these people giving
was a
him
lot of
everything
people.
that he
So many times
wanted.
before.
Yes,
That's why.
Fix that. Put him away the first time. Make
then-
it acceptable to report something the first time, no matter who you are. That's what I'm
That's all
saying.
it should be, Jonathan. You're right.
I just-
You're fucking right.
I quickly want to say, in my mind, it's Richard Dreyfuss' son because, like, we covered this a long, long time ago. But if I am wrong, it is someone important son, like someone that was an actor's son. I'm pretty sure it's. I'm going to Google it right now because I don't want to be wrong.
Everybody's son is important.
Right?
You
No, no.
agree. I know you
saying
agree.
It was someone that was like. It was like a famous person's son, and then that person was across the table. So it was a child, and his father was right there, and this man is fondling him like unwantedly.
And
So,
also,
like,
there's the kids though, Sabrina. Like the PAs on set too. He was going after
Oh,
the
I know.
PAs all the time.
That's why he got let go from House of Cards, and then he still wants to perpetuate that character. It's bizarre.
Yeah, and that's why I was like Frank Underwood again. But the thing is, like, you know, I've heard in this time, and these are allegations. We got to always say that. Of course, we weren't there when it happened, but the allegations were that every time that the studios covered it up, he would ask for the youngest boy PA he could find to pick him up, come to his dressing room. If they refuse, fire them, get a new one. Give me the youngest one you can find, he would tell them. And that was what he did for years. For years.
There's also many other actors that don't want to come out of the closet that compromise the PAs as well, and other people on set, the medics, so like whatever. Like it is a thing that happens. Yes, it was Richard Dreyfuss' son. I found it on Google.
Oh my God. And also, Jay, I guess
sure that I was correct because
These are our children.
even Jay Baruchel, who plays the Punisher in the new the Daredevil series, he worked with him around he was his height, and he even said like, I would never be alone with that guy. That guy was doing some weird shit on set. He's like, it wasn't right. I did not want to work with him ever again because the way he was pushing himself on all the men. And you know what? There's one thing to flirt, and then there's one thing to make people uncomfortable in a workforce. That's what it
And
is.
you know when you're doing either. If you're flirting, you know when somebody's accepting it, and you know when they're not. You also have an idea of how old somebody is. And there's no excuse. Is Pepe neutered?
Yes.
Oh shit! You guys are gonna say that about Pepe right now?
It's not a shameful thing, Pepe.
Of lowering myself.
It's a wonderful
to
thing.
which is
In order to adopt him, he had like there's like rules for adoption, and he had to be neutered.
I've heard that when animals are neutered, they're a little calmer.
Yes, he's very calm.
So I think
In
if
that
you're
respect,
a human
not in
and
life.
you go through that,
Oh,
then
exactly. The
girls
you
love
get
the
snipped
pep
as
song.
well. Because obviously you lost that, shall we call it privilege? You've lost that. And there are no second chances.
I know men who have been vasectomized, and there's no change in their sex drive.
I'm not talking about a vasectomy.
Oh,
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about
about
a
a bobbit.
full-on
You're going for a
snip.
bobbit? A bobbit.
Yes. Well, what's next, Brian?
I was gonna say we're getting a little bit of tangent right now, and we're getting.
Sabrina. We've never
met,
but I'm her best
A lot of shit right here. GR is like, I'm done. GR is playing Snake on his phone right now.
Jared's about to whip it out. He's like, oh, this is so boring.
GR's like, y'all ever played Angry Birds? I don't know why GR sounds like Black
Yours played
prisoner, but
Angry
there you
Birds.
go.
What the fuck, Jonathan?
Said
Why don't
it.
we can see that shit in the air?
Because I'm the only
Too
one that
late, he
can.
already
Here
did,
we go.
Brian. We just got demonetized across the board, so, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Listen.
thirsty daddy. Is the thirst not good enough for you?
I'm not really a black guy. I just play them in grocery store commercials. Okay, let's keep going.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Nick
There's
Frost
my
is
comment,
not
Sabrina.
Hagrid, guys, but Nick Frost has been cast as Hagrid. Now the internet's going fucking nuts, getting mad because they're like, "Why are you doing this show? Can we talk about that?" Guys, I love Nick Frost. I love Nick Frost. I will tell you right now, Jonathan, Nick Frost is an amazing talent, guys. You ever see Hot Fuzz? You ever see Shaun the Dead? You ever see
Oh yeah, that's what he looks so.
Is that the same guy that's
same
Hagrid?
guy? He's now playing Hagrid in the new Harry Potter, which I think is the best casting you could actually find for Hagrid. I fucking love Nick Frost. But if you guys know who Nick Frost is, he's been like kind of in these lower level movies, like not like big studio caliber things for years. And everything he's done, he's fucking hilarious. Him and Simon Pegg have made some great movies. And also he spawned up into some great television too. 53-year-old British actor, guys. And for doing Harry Potter, don't we want more British actors? That's what I'm saying. But he got cast as Hagrid now, and the internet's mad at him. Oh my God, the internet is mad at him. And why are they mad at him? And I'll tell you, I will say this right now, as I've said a million times on Kruse Control, JK is kind of a piece of fucking shit. What has she done about this? Yes, Jonathan. What she has done?
Hold on, I'm
She's a
going to
fucking
mute my
piece
mic.
of
Sorry.
shit. She's a piece of shit. And the shit she said about the trans community, what she said, how she thinks she can just fucking push over people and fight people. I mean, you know
I don't
what?
know what she said. I don't know what she said.
Well, she's trying to get all these bills passed to stop trans rights. She's she's trying to ban everything, all of their rights pretty much. And, you know, she came forward, put her foot in her mouth, right? And because of that, people have been trying to say boycott Harry Potter for a long time. We've had this conversation on Kruse Control probably like 500 times in 300 episodes. It's probably happened. But Nick Frost signed on for the new Harry Potter series. They're doing 10 years of Harry Potter, guys. They're doing every book as a series, as a season. So we're going to have like 8 seasons of this show that's going to take 10 years, and Nick Frost has signed on to be Hagrid. We also have John Lithgow as Dumbledore, which I fucking think is awesome.
Wow.
You know, the cast is stacking up, and it looks fantastic. And honestly, if I were Nick Frost, like, how would you turn this down? How would you turn this down? And he came forward and he said this about it, okay? And we had the late Robbie Coltrane was Hagrid before he passed away in 2022. But here's
Coltrane.
Coltrane!
I think John Lithgow is the Dumbledore of acting.
He's gonna be fucking awesome. But I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on a second. So he said you were. He had this whole picture he put forward talking about Robbie. He said you always were an artist I highly admired. Please think again if you want to get. Fuck that. Somebody else said. So he said this. Where's my little? Here it is right here. I'm gonna show this, guys. So here's what he said when he got cast as Hagrid. He said again. You're a wizard, Harry. Thank you for trusting me with such a loyal, gentle, and courageous half-giant like Hagrid. Robbie, I promise I won't let you down. Right? And what's the internet say about him? So the internet comes after him, and they say this because people are mad. They say, you were always an artist I highly admired. Please think again. Why are you doing this? Why are you involved with that woman? You might lose a lot of fans with this decision. Also, they're saying the fact you've turned comments off on your previous post shows you know exactly, but you're taking this role is a poor decision. You've lost respect of millions. I'm disappointed in my favorite actors of all time. Nick, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love your work, but I'm deeply saddened you chose to work with JK. These things go on and on and on. Okay, guys, I get it. Like, I understand, like, people like want to boycott these things. WB's moving forward this project as an actor like Nick Frost, who hasn't had this kind of opportunity. Yep. I think this is a life-changing opportunity for him. Like, this is going to put him in a different caliber he's never been, and he fucking deserves it. Round of applause for Nick Frost. He deserves it, you know? He fucking deserves it. And I think that I get people being mad, but please understand that if you love this guy, the talent he has, he's got to do this. He does have to do this. This is a great. He'd be insane to turn this down. He'd be insane. And I think getting mad about it, I get it. It can be political. What she said has been wrong a lot of times. Everybody has a right to say what they say. Let's get their own asshole. But I got to tell you, I don't agree with what she says. But I think that as an actor, he's got to do this. I think he's gonna fucking kill it. I think he's gonna be amazing. I think he's gonna bring a caliber to this show that we're not gonna see if he wasn't doing it. So I applaud him. I cheer him on. I want to see his work. And honestly, I get people getting mad. But please think about this from his perspective for a second. You know, he's not sitting eating fucking bonbons, picking dandelions with her, sitting like cross-legged having a picnic. He's not doing that shit. No, he might not even see her one time when he's on fucking set because she's only, WB already said that they're not going to have her on set. She's separate from all this. She's not going to be a part. She's going to make money.
Rights.
Yeah, well, she's going to still make fucking money, but she's not going to be involved with a lot of it. Not at all. So what they're trying to do is separate from her, make a great product that's based off the books. And I get I get the fire, get the anger, I get it. But please leave Nick Frost alone. He's a fucking awesome guy, and I think he deserves an opportunity like this. And I cheer him on. I cheer him the fuck on. You know,
bottom line is, Brian, because the author's a bitch. The books were written for kids, and these are people trying to make a fucking living.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what J.K. Rowling thinks? She's an idiot and a dumb. I can't use those words, or we'll totally get demonetized. But the bottom line is, he's an actor trying to make a living. Leave the guy alone, for Christ's sake.
And GR, like, he has never had, like, he's done big movies, you know, but not like this. Like, this could really. Shaun of the Dead, big, but that was still a low budget movie.
That's his biggest movie, like, is Shaun of the Dead.
I mean, he did. You think about the movie with Paul, where he was the alien with Seth Rogen.
Oh, yeah.
He did that, and you know, but that was probably
also
the biggest.
That was also
budget, but not that, and it was a flop too. You know, but he's a great talent. And Gr, do you think that as an actor at his caliber, been stuck kind of in this B level? Is there any world if this was you and you're torn? Okay, maybe he is torn, right? Do you think that you could literally turn this down?
There's no way in hell. I don't think maybe there'd be some actor that's making gazillion dollars that would turn the job down. But let me think about this. Gee, get a lot of money, guaranteed work for 10 years. Gee, that's so hard. I'll take it yesterday.
What do you say to the people that are like, mad at him, disappointed with him, and giving him backlash online?
I basically tell them FOAD.
There you go. And what's that mean, GR?
Fuck off and die.
Fuck off and die.
There you go. And I think, honestly, he's going to not, I think he turned his comments off because he knows that he doesn't want to deal with hate. He wants to probably do this for his family. And he's also probably excited for a chance of a lifetime for an actor that a lot of us don't get anymore because the fucking business is fickle. And it is. And you get a chance for 10 years of work.
Brian, look at Queen's
comment. Queen. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. You're right, Queen. Don't support it. Don't buy the video game.
She said, as a trans person, I allow her to have her opinion. You know,
there you go.
Like, if she can separate that and she is in that situation, then, you know, I feel like that's a really good point of view to at least hear. You know, I understand that some people can't separate that from their situation. Like, maybe that's not something that they're allowed or able to do.
Which I understand.
We know some people who are that way.
Yes, 100%.
You know? So I respect and appreciate the fact that she is so open-minded. Excuse me. She also said that her family is like split on her choices. And the fact that you, Queen, talking right to you, the fact that you are so grounded in who you are and what you are, and the fact that you're okay with all of these things speaks volumes about who you are as a person. And I just want to congratulate you on being like an amazing human being and for figuring it out.
Can I say one line?
All I can say personally is you've got my utter respect, girl.
172.
Round of applause for Queen. A real round of applause right here. Here we go.
Right on.
Our Queen.
Right on.
Our fucking Queen.
Can I say one line in that response? Just in response to that, one line.
Yeah, get in there, Jonathan. Are you? Because again, it's a very weird situation right now with this because they have fans backlash and you have him trying to fight for his career. Get in there, Jonathan.
The greatest victory is not that which tramples your enemy, but that which I can't read my writing. I wrote this so fast. The greatest victory is not that which tramples your enemy, but that which basically doesn't care whether or not your enemy even exists. That's the point I'm making. So in that, this guy is playing the role of Hagrid. Maybe the author has these terrible opinions or said these terrible things, whatever. The victory is that even with all of her terrible statements, the joy that the Harry Potter brand brings will live on and move on with people that don't give an F what the author's opinion is if that opinion has nothing to do with Harry Potter. That's my point. So yes, I celebrate the guy who's getting to do it. I apologize for my terrible handwriting, but that's my thought, is you've won. The greatest victory is that it doesn't even matter what she thinks, and yet you're playing a role she created. That is a victory, and we should all celebrate it. That's
Agreed. Agreed.
Now, what the hell are these words that I wrote?
And that being said, Nick Frost is fucking Hagrid. How fucking good is that? And I say that one more time. How fucking good is that? It's
That's
like
the
it was
best
made
friend.
to happen.
That's the best friend from Shaun of the Dead.
Yes, yes.
That's amazing.
He's so fucking good. He's so good. I love him so much. I can't picture anybody else. I heard that. I'm like, this is just perfect. I mean, I can't imagine anybody else playing him now. And honestly,
it was like a perfect comparison.
Oh yeah, there's like there's maybe the main one, but
I don't know,
Hagrid was such a great character. You know, I took a college course on Hagrid. On Harry Potter.
College course on Hagrid. I was gonna say.
Sorry, on Harry Potter. I thought it was going to be the study of the whole business of how J.K. Rowling turned this idea that she wrote on the back of a napkin or whatever into something that made her richer than the Queen of England. No, it was just a literature course. But I took it every single year or semester of college. So I took an entire degree-long course on the Harry Potter novels. And what's beautiful about the character of Hagrid is that he's one of the only characters who is on the good guy side, in which the moment you see him, you are trembling. There's almost like a God comparison there. An angel, not a God, an angel comparison. Like God sends the angel and everybody's trembling in their wake, right? Well, Dumbledore sends Hagrid and anybody that sees him is trembling. He's larger than life. He's horrifying. He's terrifying, but his heart is one of the biggest.
Gentle giant. He's a gentle giant,
Right.
You know?
That is one of the greatest types of characters. Spider-Man had it too. With great power comes great responsibility. Hagrid could have broken anybody in two.
And how about John Lithgow too, though? John Lithgow is Dumbledore. Like this cast, you got Janet McTeer.
Right.
Janet McTeer is coming in too. And did you guys see? If you guys watch Chaos, Zeus's wife is playing Professor McGonagall. She's fucking great.
McGonagall.
McGonagall. Yeah, I butcher all names. Maggie Smith. I butcher all the names. You know that too. She's fucking awesome. Papa Asuto. I'm gonna butcher his name too. He's also playing Severus Snape, which he's a fucking great actor. I
want to answer a question in the chat. The actor that did play the original Hagrid did pass away. I just googled it.
In 2002. In 2002, he passed away. Yeah. Sabrina, what do you think about him playing Hagrid, though? You think that Nick Frost is the right role for this casting?
I'm with Queen. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If people are enjoying these films and the games and the things that come out of Harry Potter, there's like a whole at Universal. There's like a whole Harry Potter land. People want to go and have butterbeer and do all the
commercial
things.
for it.
I will just. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I blame you personally because I went there and got chicken, and I got grapes, and there was a spider, a live spider, in my grapes.
I have arachnophobia.
So how dare you? Me too. How dare you advocate for people who are going to serve me a spider?
I didn't do that. All I did was pretend like I'm into women.
I saw your letter to the
spider
chef,
in it.
You know.
I pretended like I was into women. I held the hand of a black woman and we walked into the ride and we said a few things and we did the whole thing and we cashed our checks. That's what we did.
I will say this. The ride breaks down every 10 minutes, the VR ride. You have to you're sitting there in the break. You're right. Like, oh, what are we doing? Bring it up. You're just sitting in a room.
Like a Dementor stuck here.
Yeah, Yeah, they're like the mentors are coming.
I'm
You're like,
upside down.
Okay.
I'm like this.
Okay.
It's like
I love
a bad
cement
sex
hole.
scene. It's insane.
So okay, this is for you, Sabrina. So on that ride, the Forbidden Journey, there is a section where the spiders like run at you when you're in that little bench
They
thing.
were in my grapes, so
Okay,
yes,
okay.
they did run
All right,
at
have
me.
you not gone on this ride before? You haven't, have you?
Let's pretend she has. There's a segment of the ride
I have
where
one.
you meet Aragog, which is this giant tarantula, a tarantula the size of a Greyhound
I've been on the
bus.
ride a million
Okay.
times. Tanner, did you say it wasn't on the ride?
No, I'm
GR
saying
hasn't been on the ride. I said GR hasn't been on it. I doubt
Well,
GR's been there.
Only with a spoiler alert on the ride that breaks.
I
every time.
haven't been to Florida
I'm
in
gonna-
45 years, Brian.
There's one here, though, too, GR.
I'm going to ruin it for you. When we did the commercial, they turned the lights on in the dark ride, right? They turn all the lights on so they can take pictures and video of you. Well, when we got to the spider section, I swear to God, this is how I rode this ride because I have severe arachnophobia. It was like this.
Me too.
Hands over the eyes, thumbs in the ears, right? I couldn't see or hear anything. They were like,
You don't want to
Jonathan,
ride like that.
they were like, Jonathan, you gotta remove your hands and your thumbs. Please, Jonathan, please remove that. They can't use any of those pictures because I literally am like this during the spider section. Like I'm just
You
like
need a GR there. GR would have stopped you. GR would have fucking been in there and slapped you across the face.
I am
Stop you.
I'm
Wimpy,
literally
wimpy,
screaming.
wimpy.
I'm
I
literally
was
screaming.
the time when that was happening, but it broke down so many times that I knew it was so fake that it didn't affect me. To be honest,
It still
coming
is
out there,
affecting me, and that was 16 years
stupid.
ago.
It's like 16.
Jonathan,
Something like that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still traumatized.
I gotta
Harry
say this
Potter-
though.
What?
Harry Potter is a controversial thing. The ride is fun. I know, Sabrina. I know you go back and forth. The ride is
The
kind
ride
of
is
kiddie.
not fun. The ride is not fun. I'm being serious. The ride is not
I
fun.
love
It breaks down every
The
10
butterbeer
seconds.
sucks. The butterbeer sucks.
Butterbeer's like, they serve you spiders. It is a nightmare, and it's also
gut
$20
rot in a
for
bottle.
an actual drink. But the wooden roller coaster, everyone, I recommend you get on that. That thing is actually fun. It's a wooden, stupid roller coaster that no one wants to go on, but it is way more fun than any of the other bullshit in Harry Potter Land. And if you want to spend $200 on a wand, that's on you, not my thing.
They're not 200.
I think
I
what the
don't,
audience
I
really
don't
wants to
think
know.
Queens agree. I don't think Queen agrees
loves
with
spiders.
those two.
She loves spiders. Do you have a
Especially
tarantula?
tarantulas, they make
Do you
great
have a
pets.
tarantula,
Again,
Queen?
I am so glad that everyone has their opinion. For me, if I see a tiny spider and I kill it, I literally will like dance on the earth. I'm like, I did something.
Oh my God, you can actually walk up to a spider and kill it?
No, not a big one. I mean, sometimes I just drop like magazines on it,
don't
and
believe
I
her on
call
that.
Brian and I say, "There's a
She
spider
calls
under there,
she
don't
calls
move."
Brian.
Yep.
If-
And I'm like, where's it at?
If there's a daddy long legs in the downstairs bathroom, I'm showering in the guest room for the next 16 weeks.
Oh, no, I will
GR,
go
look
to
at
a-
these two. Look at these two,
Wimpy,
GR.
wimpy.
Oh my God.
Wait, no, really quickly. There was a spider this big, and I'm not exaggerating. And Kruse Control was happening, and I was in the
Oh,
kitchen.
I can't do
And
this
I
anymore.
legitimately just sat on this stool that I'm currently sitting on right now. This stool.
Mm-hmm.
And just with my laptop doing work and watched it until he was done and came in the house. And I was like, can you please kill the spider?
That's
Please.
not arachnophobia.
Spider.
If you can be around it, that's not arachnophobia.
No, I wasn't
Well,
around
no.
it. I was 20 feet away from it, watching it from
Watching it.
afar to make sure it didn't move. Because if I lost it, I would be at a hotel. That's arachnophobia.
Fair
You know
enough.
what people really care
You
about, though,
guys
is
are
this.
funny.
I know, right? GR would stomp that spider and walk away in 2 seconds and
Not
ask like,
properly. I tried. I got spray. I had a whole plan.
And
Like,
cue the segue.
GR, I
Yeah.
gotta ask this though too. Do you think that you should be doing a Harry Potter commercial and not Jonathan? Because I feel like you on that Harry Potter ride would be fucking fantastic. I think people would love that shit. It might make
I'm
people
there.
want Harry Potter again.
Send me the contract. I'll sign it tomorrow.
of course.
Okay, well, make that happen, GR.
I
I
am
want to see.
only interested in the money. It's not the art. It's not the meaning. It's not. It's
Well,
it's
of course,
not.
it's about the
Jonathan.
money, Jonathan. You don't think I'm doing
Jonathan.
it for free, do you?
Yeah, it's all about the money. But you know what? You sound like the people making the new Aladdin horror movie. It's all about the fucking money. We're gonna do Aladdin.
What?
We don't give a fuck about Aladdin. We're gonna make that. It's like Poodaverse adjacent. Can we talk about that, guys? In our featured story of the night. Come on, guys. We gotta make this shit happen. Let's go. Street rat. Nice. So Aladdin the Monkey's Paw is coming. And this is a thing where Aladdin's not public domain yet, so they're trying to twist it a little bit because this is such a big thing right now. The Poonaverse running rampant. Blood and Honey. You got Peter Pan coming with Tinkerbell sprinkling the meth. You got also, I mean, there's all these fucking shows. You got Bambi, The Reckoning coming. We've been talking about all these Poonaverse movies as they keep developing. This new one is coming from Aladdin, based off the 1992 version here. And Jonathan seems super stoked about
so
this.
excited. I need a moment.
Beginning production next month. Aladdin the Monkey's Paw is happening. A modern day tale about Aladdin, a Londoner named Aladdin. That's where it's going to take place. Inherits an ancient monkey paw believed to grant wishes. So they're twisting a little bit. To discover his desire, he has a soul-crushing price on the monkey paw. But the idea is, because it's public domain, or it's not public domain yet, they have to tweak it a little bit. But they are basing it around Prince of Thieves, the Arabian Nights, but it is a telling of Aladdin in present day, where every wish brings like the devil, I guess, to them. But I mean, is it a musical? No. Which again, I think it should be a musical. If you're gonna fucking do Aladdin the horror movie, it needs to be a musical. It's not. I know, Queen. I don't think we should touch fucking. I see Jonathan giddy as a fucking schoolgirl, but to me, I don't think we should touch Aladdin. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna fucking check. I gotta have a Poonaverse marathon at some point and watch all these fucking bloody ass movies, ruining my childhood, shitting at, and then eventually it's gonna happen. We're gonna put them to a theater. We're gonna throw fucking popcorn and chicken at them like the fucking Minecraft movie. Whatever. But Aladdin is happening as a horror movie. Would you guys watch it? Are you excited about it? We are entering a deeper realm of the Poonaverse. GR's laughing his ass off about this, which I know a lot of people probably are too out there. But guys, it's happening. Aladdin, the monkey paw. Is the monkey paw, boo? Is it like his paw? Is he fucking dead now? And now you're gonna be using his paw to bring Jafar's ass out to kill the fucking Sultan? I mean, I don't know. I know Jonathan's super giddy, but that's why I'm going to go to GR for. Can't hear you, Sabrina. Did your microphone go off or get unplugged or muted?
I muted it for your safety.
What theaters have popcorn chicken instead of popcorn? Sign me the fuck up.
Every theater right now
was the good monkey. Iago was Jafar's friend.
I know, but I'm saying that's the only monkey in the film, so maybe they're chopping his paw off, and then I don't know. I'm speculating stationary.
Like, why are you trying to ruin our friend?
I'm just saying, but Jonathan asked, Minecraft movie. There's Gen Zers throwing chicken and popcorn and bringing live chicken in the theater because that's what Gen Z does right now. We talked about that.
Bringing live chickens in the theater. I don't buy it.
Oh yeah, who work there? That's so fucked up.
They're pissed. They're all fucking pissed. We spoke about that yesterday. Everybody's fucking pissed.
Minimum wage at a movie theater, and you have to clean up people's fucking food bones. Like that's not cool.
Yeah. You know what's not cool? Will Smith as Genie, too. But it happened.
Wait, this one, too? The new one, he's the Genie?
No, he's not. He's fucking. Can you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? No. But okay, a horror movie. Yes, let's keep this train moving. A horror movie in Aladdin. I'm going to go to the Thirsty Daddy first because he's getting less. GR, get in there, GR. What do you think? You did not seem excited about this when I brought this up to you earlier because you love the Poonaverse. You got the Poona t-shirts, the Poon ties, the Poonie underwear. You got all of it, right? You got all the Pooverse.
He's saying? What is this?
Let me put it this way, Brian. I wouldn't see one of these Pooniverse movies.
Pooniverse.
Unless you
maybe not for a decade or two, sir, but from what I hear back in your day, you had a thing going on.
Well, we can't talk about back in my day because you weren't even born. So
Truth.
But I wouldn't watch this shit for anything, Brian.
Not at all.
It's any of these movies that take what the kids watch and destroy them by doing things like this doesn't deserve an audience. Are there idiots that are going to go watch? Are there idiots that are going to go watch it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be one of those that fucking contributes to ruin a kid's memories of childhood. And that's what they do.
They're ruining this IP-ness. That's what they're ruining. They're just ruining the IP-ness.
There it is.
But I will sell this though, GR. The thing is though, like, I know Richard Tracy asked, yeah, when you rub the monkey paw as opposed to a lamp because they have to change little things. I guess there's some kind of evil demon genie that is involved in the whole situation. So, and Aladdin, they still fucking call him Aladdin. So he's still fucking Aladdin, you know.
I'm back.
He's there. But GR, is this gonna? Is it ever gonna? We got the Popeye one we talked about last week. Popeye the Slayer Man. A couple weeks ago, talked about him. Does it ever fucking stop?
Remember?
Yeah, can you remind me of that, GR?
Oh no.
Popeye the Slayer Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I fight to the finish because I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Slayer Man. See, I can do the song, but I wasn't gonna watch the fucking movie.
That was awesome, though.
I think you gotta say
Thank you very
he'll
much.
kill all the people because he's Popeye the Slayer Man. I don't know, but yeah, GR, it just blows my mind. This keeps happening. All of these Puniverse, these type of like spin-off versions of this, it's fucking nuts to me. These Puniverse adjacent movies, but they're not going to stop. GR, there's like this is like whatever Pooh did, like became a whole thing, you know.
Brian, bottom line is, as long as people are stupid enough to pay money to watch them, they'll keep making them.
They will.
Horror is that genre. Horror is that genre.
Did something happen with your audio, Jonathan? You got really like windy a little bit.
I'm so sorry. Like I think I had a reset, but I'm back.
You're back in the Greenverse now too.
Yeah, legit. The whole thing like started over.
You didn't hear him say, "Oh God, I thank God I'm back."
I did. Jonathan's too giddy about this. So Sabrina, what do you think about this? Is this because you're a big Aladdin fan? In college, you were waking up to Aladdin or going to bed to Aladdin. You were listening to it all the time. One of your favorite movies of all time. Is this going to ruin your childhood?
Okay. First of all, easy. Second of all, when I was in college, I would go to sleep to one of two movies, either Mallrats, thank you, Kevin Smith, or Aladdin. Fuck you, Disney. So essentially, those were at that time my two favorite movies. I also went and saw The Lion King maybe 17 times my senior year, like a psychopath. I for some reason I hate musicals and I hate people bursting into song for no reason. But for some reason with cartoons, it's cool. And I liked it and I was cool with it and I thought it was the greatest thing. When I saw the Will Smith version of Aladdin, I was super disappointed. They added characters. The Sultan didn't look like the Sultan. He was 6 feet tall and 3 pounds. The Jafar was short. I'm like, can you just at least give me like some sort of like connectivity to this movie? And by the way,
added friend.
And I didn't go to see it. And then this guy over here, how do I point this way? Yeah, this guy made me watch it to my dismay. And I was of course he fell asleep, which he does every time he puts on a movie. And I was super angry that I had to watch it. And I was like, it was infuriating. The girl from Saturday Night Live was infuriating as her friend, as Jasmine's friend. They added songs that sucked, by the way. I think maybe Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote them, which is unfortunate because I think Hamilton is a masterpiece. But maybe that was your one thing. What are you razzing me for? Because I'm saying the truth?
Lin-Manuel. I'm razzing Lin-Manuel.
Oh, as long as it's not me, I'm good. So anyway, I don't need this. I don't want this. And let's be clear, of all the other like children things that they're trying to make horror movies, I also don't want them. And we vocally spoke about the Puniverse, GR, that's how you say it. We've never
say it your way and I'll say it mine, okay?
I like Puniverse.
It's not a potato thing, honey. Just to be clear.
It is
Boom,
to me.
shakalaka.
You call it what you want, and I'll call it my Puniverse.
I can't hear you, Jonathan.
It gets better every time. So for me, I am very much in agreement with GR what he said. Like, let's stop making children's things like into nightmares because like that's gonna affect the children. And like even though you think like it's later on and like, oh, children aren't still watching Bambi. Well, children just watched a live action version of Aladdin, and they also watched a second live action version, which by the way sucked, called Mufasa, of The Lion King. So that if you make these things hard, they're like, there's a new movie out and they're going to want to see it. And then like, the older ones will like find it. And I don't think it's appropriate. And I don't think it's necessary. I really don't.
This right here is the genie right here, Sabrina. That's the genie. So
My next issue is, how about you find something fucking original to do? How about you fucking go, if you're talented, how about you go and write something and you figure out something on your own instead of fucking sucking off something else that already succeeded at a different point? How about you do your work?
Did
How
she
about
mean
you
ripping off? Did she mean ripping off?
I think she means sucking off.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
whatever. No, sucking off an eye penis that already exists.
Yep.
How about leave the eye penis alone and create your own eye penis that other people can suck off when they want
She's
to?
not touching that shit. She is
She
not
just
touching
said.
that shit.
She
I'm all
just
over
said.
I nailed it. I
penis.
nailed that transition, motherfucker.
I don't have
No
flowers
sucking up
or
eye
crowns.
penis on this show, okay?
Breaking news! I don't have flowers or crowns, but my dear, saying "I penis" after sucking off, you win. You win. That's it. That's it.
I
That was
learned from the best right here.
I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna use that, and I'm never gonna give you credit because nobody knows you around here in Florida. I'm gonna take that as my own. I'm gonna
what a
take it as
motherfucker.
my
Taking
own.
it. Pat, can you say
Wow.
please? Yeah, right. Can you say please?
That'll lead to a lawsuit, Jonathan. I can see it coming.
Hey, what if
got
they
the
cast
money, sue
Chalamet as the
my
evil
ass.
genie? What if they cast Chalamet as the evil genie?
That'll work.
Oh boy, no.
Chalamet, go
Why not? He gets every other bloody role on the
Aladdin was my first step into union entertainment. I was a theatrical wire stunt performer at Disneyland.
Oh, what the hell's a wire stunt performer? Are you like in the? You flying through the air?
Yeah. I did that.
Damn, Jonathan.
Yeah, but when I started that job, I didn't know that's what that was.
You was like, I'll take it. I'll do whatever you want. Fucking put me in. Put me in,
I
coach.
did. I did an audition. I sang a song for Aladdin. And they said no. Then they called me. They called me back to come in and do a monologue. And I said, sure. Well, I hadn't prepared a monologue, so I just made something up. And they said no. And then, like 6 months later, they called me back and they said, remember when you made up that monologue about Mofisha? I'm like, oh, yeah. They said, well, we loved it so much that we'd like to offer you a contract. At this point, I was making, now this is back in 2002 or 5 or something like that. I was making $7.25 an hour. When they called me, I went from that to over $30 an hour in 2005 in a union gig. They said, as long as you have familiarity and experience with the Fisher system. And I said, oh my God, are you kidding me? Fisher system for days, like all day, every day. I eat, sleep, breathe, shit, Fisher system. I had no idea what that was, but I was taking the money. So when they called me in, they said, hey, this is the guy you're replacing. Notice this a ball of seatbelt. That's your harness. I'm like, my what now? And the guy put it on and they strapped him into these things in this giant theater. And they were like, hey, Fisher 32, go. And the guy flew like over 100 feet in the air at 90. I don't remember what it was. It was way up there to the top of the proscenium. I think it was 80 feet in the air or 90 feet in the air at 12 feet per second. I found out that day, and I learned that day, that I would be a wire stunt performer in Aladdin, a musical spectacular at Disneyland at 21 years old. And I did that every day for the next 4 years. That morning, I didn't know that was going to be my life.
Was there magic carpets? Richard Tracy wants to know.
There were all of those. I then bumped up to principal for head guard. And then that's how I got started with professional theater and then got into other unions. Aladdin will always have a place in my heart.
Okay, so we know we've
So
established.
you're excited about the horror movie. That's the question.
We've established you fucking do it. So yeah,
I love it. I love it. And you know what?
Why?
If people can be introduced to in any Disney movie, it's not just Aladdin, though that has a place in my heart. To where I met Alan Menken, Jesus. Anyway, if people can be introduced to these Disney stories through other genres, horror, romance, musicals, whatever, why not? There are people that will see it. Why not?
you say that though, but
It's children oriented.
Children ain't gonna go see this.
no, but
Well,
you're
if they
saying like
see Aladdin, they're gonna be like, I want to see Aladdin. Then mommy has to be like, just like Barbie. Like I know parents who were like, I can't bring you to see Barbie because they're talking about genitals and like things that you probably shouldn't know when you're 4. Like, so you're using an IP that attracts a child. It's the same thing as smoking. They're like, you can't use fruity vapes because children are attracted to that. Like, don't you think that there's a parallel?
The target audience are the people who were children back when Aladdin came out. People like me.
Oh no, I'm saying their target audience, sure, but when a child hears about that's coming out, they're like, "There's an Aladdin movie, let's go see it." Like, how do
Same
you
with
deal with that?
Batman. Same with Batman and Superman and
there's
Power
not a-
Rangers and
but
and
this is like
Batman
X-Men.
horror
bloody,
movie?
gory. They're gonna be killing people. You know what I
Totally
mean? There's gonna be a lot of blood, and it's like
Then the parents need to be responsible and put their foot down and be like, no, not yet.
I look at the Peter Pan one. Like literally, that's what the story is. Peter Pan's a serial killer of kids.
What?
Yes, and Tinkerbell literally sprinkles meth on the
Meth.
children to
Oh.
fucking subdue them so Peter Pan can kill them. So
What is
that's
that
what I'm
I
saying.
don't think
called?
that subdues anyone.
It's out.
But
It's called it's something Neverland. It's like it just came out. It was in theaters in, was it GR like February? Was it February? I
Next
think.
Yeah, February.
I think it was February.
I've missed so much.
There's a lot of these Puniverse things that are just like insane.
Okay.
no, the
Okay.
next level.
Okay. What
They're all
is this
coming
that you're
together.
saying?
Well, the Puniverse is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. You got Bambi, the Reckoning, because Bambi's fucking murdering bitches. You got Peter Pan. You got the Mad Hatter. His movie's coming out still too.
Amazing.
Another one.
And they're all going to come together as an Avengers team up to murder. I think Alice in Wonderland. I think Mad Hatter's the bad guy. They're going to try to take down.
If you don't like that, then your argument against like Halloween Horror Nights or Not Scary Farm, whatever, is they shouldn't have those things because kids know it exists and kids shouldn't go and they're going to ask their parents. And now, is that your argument? God, that was terrible.
I'm just saying, like they're not that great. They're not that. I mean, they're something. They're very
Shitty
B
horror
level.
movies with B fucking actors, which is fine. Like I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
give
A B
them
actor's gonna
jobs.
become an A actor. Like, let's be clear. You know what I mean? You're gonna take a job, right? And you could become the next Meryl fucking Streep. I'm not putting on the actors. I'm just saying you're making a movie based on an IP that already exists and using that as your jumping point to make money and to lure people into wanting this job. And
I don't think that's what they're doing. Are you talking about the producers?
I mean, generally speaking, whoever wrote it, no, the writer, I guess. I don't know.
I think it ends at they're doing this thing to make money. Full stop.
Well, that's
No,
what it
but
comes down to.
They are
of course,
doing this thing to make
of
money.
course.
But my point is, of course, everyone's doing everything to make money. Everyone's making a sequel instead of coming up with something original. Everyone is fucking capitalizing on an IP-ness that already exists. Like everyone is doing.
best thing.
It's
like,
not fresh penis.
just be a fucking person and do your fucking job. Write a script that's important. Find someone to make it. Like,
That's not
don't
the job.
jump on this bandwagon. That's why there's no good content. That's why there's no new That's why people are exhausted. Do we need a second I Am Legend? No, we fucking don't. It's called I Am Legend. You were the only person on the planet. Now you're bringing another person
And
on
he
the planet.
died in
Okay,
the first one. He fucking
you know what? I
died.
can't argue
and they're
with that.
using the outtake, the cut end scene to make that movie work for the next one. You know?
That's wonderful.
And Will Smith,
That's wonderful.
as people said before, just like his album is not slapping like the Oscars, your career is not slapping either, man. And you know what? You're trying. But GR even told me the other day, he said, I don't think that anything could actually work. Because GR, we were fighting about this before, about Will Smith's career coming back. And he was like, I don't think this can actually work anymore. How about GR, Will Smith as the fucking genie in this? Would that make this movie fucking good?
Oh my God. I love all of you.
There's a
Hold
one-word answer for that, Ryan. Hey,
hold
no,
on.
he asked me a
Well,
question,
I
Johnny.
gotta go.
Shut
That's my
up!
point. All right. Well, I gotta go. Was what I was trying to say to you. I gotta go. One of my clients just booked something huge. Gotta go. I'm so sorry. I'll see you next time. I have to take this call.
All right, see ya.
Love you guys. I love you guys.
GR?
And there's a one-word answer for that. No.
GR's like, I'm not fucking doing that. Which I agree. I mean, he might, if his career was like any like worse off than it actually is, because it's actually doing pretty good, I think he would take the job though and do that though. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like he's so hard up. Like he's like, I can't. But fine. I'll just do
take
that.
it. Oh, Dave, welcome, man. How you doing, man? You doing good?
Hey,
Batista!
Hey, happy to have you here, Dave.
we're family.
Thanks, man. Happy to have you here. We are a family.
It's like Fast and Furious with this guy. I love it.
Right?
Yes.
It's true. It's true, Dave. It's fucking true.
I love when I crack him up. It makes me so happy.
I know. I love making Dave laugh. I just think that at the end of the day, the conversation has been this. These IPs have been tweaked, manipulated, changed for what? For money. And that's what it comes down to. And they're not the best fucking, they're the most slapstick AI fucking scripts you can make. And Aladdin is such a timeless tale. What's next? Beauty and the Beast? Probably.
Robin
What's-
Williams, like, dude, come on. Let the man rest in peace. Stop fucking up his shit.
Yeah. Leave this IP-ness alone and let it lie. And like, let's. Don't touch the IP-ness. I know you want to touch the IP-ness, but don't touch the IP-ness. You know, it's there. It's out there. Let it be. And I got to tell you, the other day, I don't think this will be that great. But you know what? Hopefully he joins the fucking Poonaverse. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you, as always. Dave's not on roids. Dave's fucking clean, mean, and a killing machine.
He gave up on the roids, and that is a fact. Let's be clear.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Hey,
I know, Dave. I know.
Hey, we all
But
know.
Dave's always doing great,
Thank
right,
you.
Dave? Thank you, Dave. Thank you guys for being here.
Jack's Uncle Papa don't. He's in the other room.
Jonathan was on one tonight, wasn't he? He was fucking on one.
He was. He was very, very aggressively trying to get his point across. That's fine. Yeah.
He was on the roids.
Oh shit!
He roided up.
Happy hump day, everybody. I just Aladdin. Damn it! It should be a musical. It should be a fucking musical. That's all I can say. But
That's your issue, is that it's not a death musical?
I mean, that makes it more intriguing. That's like Repo Man.
God.
You ever see Repo Man? Repo Man is fucking great. I love that so
Emma,
much.
Thank you for tuning
Appreciate
in.
you,
You're
Emma.
amazing. I love that you put connection. I'm going to try to.
Cheerio, love.
Yeah, Queen, thank you as always. Emma, Richard, Tracy, welcome back, man. Happy to see you. Everybody out there. Ron popped in. Ty popped in. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you as always. And thank you, the Thirsty Daddy, for being back as always. GR, hope you had a great time. Good to see you, GR.
It was an interesting night tonight.
Not normal.
Not a normal night. It was a trip into the Poonaverse.
It's hump day. What else, you know?
Anything and everything can happen on hump day, right, GR?
Yeah, especially, well, it's a 2-hump night, so you might as well enjoy it.
When you hump 2 days in a row, you never know what's going to happen, right?
You know what's going to happen?
Amen to that.
Yep. That's it.
Well, if you're humping 2 days in a row, you know what's happening.
You're having a humping good time. Someone's going to come. Thanks for being here, Sabrina. Appreciate you so much for being back.
Good joke there, Brian. Good joke.
No, yeah, absolutely. It's my pleasure. I had a really good time. GR, I'm sorry. I hope it didn't turn up again. I know it's been a minute, but I had a really good time. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being back, Sabrina. And also, I know, Dave, you're always tuning in. I'm sorry about your internet. I know it fucking sucks, but, thank you for being here,
I tried to let you down easily by telling you I found you disgusting.
I know you do that all the time, man, but thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. And thank you all for being here. And thank you, Jonathan, for being here as well, everybody. Thank you, Queen. I'll be back Friday for our normal Friday show. It's Good Friday, so be our good, happy, humpy Friday. I don't know. My Uncle Al might be here on Friday, which that'll be the first time ever on Kruse Control. We're trying to work that out. Uncle Al might
Uncle Al is coming?
Uncle Al might be here. He wants to have a few beers with us and talk the business, and you guys are going to love Uncle Al. Valerie's dad might tune in, might be here for the whole show, and the
topic.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
I got some weird things to say about the business, and of course, Peppy told me he's getting really excited about Friday because he got a fucking lot of shit to talk about, right, Peppy?
Pause way the fuck up. Get up there now. Come on.
Yeah, Peppy. So Peppy's excited about Friday as well. Peppy's gonna get fucking shit faced.
I'm just gonna blank the fuck out.
I'm sorry,
I know.
Peppy's not getting shit faced. Let's not PETA. Peppy is not drinking. He's gonna be totally fine. He's not drinking anything good.
But it's
water,
wrong.
eating delicious.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Not eating any poison.
Peppy doesn't like that, right, Peppy?
You repeat that in English.
Oh,
I raised
Charlemagne, no!
when this show's over, we're gonna have a conversation, son.
Peppy, good to have you here too, buddy. Happy to have you here.
Did you pick my shit up yet?
I did pick your shit up, Peppy. I did. I told you I was going to do it, and I did it. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Have a great night. But we got to keep spreading that love, spreading that joy. What are we at right now, GR? We are at
Oh, I turned my phone off.
11,459 subscribers. Can we get to 12 by Friday? We'll find out, and it comes down to you. You got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to join our Patreon. If you can. And as always, everybody, keep spreading that love, that joy, or Dave will drop an elbow on your candy ass. Tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmas and grandparents that flew down from Pluto and smacked down instead, and they got down in fucking GR's backyard, because that's where the party goes down. GR's backyard. Everybody knows that's the BR fucking time of the day. It's called Thirsty Talk, Thirsty Days, and Thirsty Nights. And it all goes down to chinchillas, beavers, and bears, and badgers. Oh my! Watch out for those fucking koala bears, because they will fucking get in there, and they will fuck on it, and the raccoons will go, and they'll fucking tickle your fucking testicles. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. They fucking do that shit. The kangaroos punch your anuses, and all the fucking chickens pecking your penises, and that's fucking crazy. That's GR's parties. That's GR's parties. Right, GR?
Yeah, right. Mhm. Yeah, me and Diddy.
But the thing, at the end of the day, why do these exist? Why is this great? If you want to join the party, join Kruse Control, guys. Please subscribe. Keep those numbers going up. Woo! We'll be back again on Friday. We love you guys. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. We've been doing this for over 2 years, almost 3 years here. And it's like, honestly, the growth has been exceptional. It's been amazing. It's been breathtaking. And I'm excited. And I thank you for believing in us. We believe in you. We'll be back with more news. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. If you haven't had a chance yet, you still got, if you're on the West Coast, you got 3 hours to hump it up. If you're on the East Coast, you got 2 minutes. Get in there and get it done. Have a great night, and we'll see you back on Friday. But until then, see ya.
Thank you.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks.
Because I'm hungry.
Holla back. Love y'all.